All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, guys, how are you doing? It is Omo, network don't start again. No. Can you guys read us loud and clear? Amara.
Hello.
So quite a lot has been going on, and I feel this is the right opportunity we have to talk about so many things, especially with regards to what we will call them child support and everything that is going on in America right now. We've had quite a few conversations in this regard, and a lot of people are saying my personal belief, especially over that Dr. Wey Kpai, and I'm not going to stop talking about it because so many men, the world used to be about women. Now there's so many men who are going through a lot in the hands of women. Women know how to talk better. If you ask woman wetin happen, woman go tabulate the matter well. E go be like say, the man get fault 100%. The woman go tell you story like say, I know they did, as in almost like they did nothing wrong, like they are angels. And someone's got to speak up for the men. I say this all the time. The American child support system. You were telling me, what were you telling me about child support earlier on today?
That men are owing women $118 billion.
Loudly, louder, they can't hear you.
They said that men are owing women, I think, 118 million or $1 billion in child support.
Men are owing women billions of dollars in child support. And I say this all the time. If I was married to you, I don't owe you half of my salary, unless the two of us did a business together. And whatever percentage we agreed the business. For instance, if me and my wife open a business and we bring in 50-50 of the money, and we have documents saying we own the business 50-50. If anything happens and want to get divorced, everybody takes their 50-50. Either we sell the business, you understand, and divide the money 50-50, or we continue running the business and you understand. That's straightforward. Now, for instance, my wife doesn't have money, I have money. I say, okay, I'm going to bring $1 million. My wife says, all right, I'm going to run the day-to-day affairs of the business. But for running the day-to-day affairs of the business, I'm going to have 40% of the shares. You will bring money, you will bring 60%. And we agree. If anything happens and the couple has to go their separate ways, they have to share it like that. But that because I married you, you are now entitled to 50% of the money I made when I met you is utter nonsense. Complete nonsense. I don't know, Amarachi might not agree with me, but I think it's complete buffoonery. Like Dr. Dre's wife, for instance. Dr. Dre's wife was asking for half his wealth. What his worth about 500 million. She got 100 million. I'm like, how does she get? She left her life. She'd never got a job. She was a sit-at-home mom. If she had gotten a job, how much would she have made 100 million in 20 years? Do you know what 100 million is? If she had made $1 million a year, which is a surgeon's salary, not just any normal surgeon for America, they earn 500K. So you have to be a high up there surgeon, or a high up there lawyer, or a high up there insurance broker or stockbroker to be able to walk away with $1 million a year. And even if you walked away with $1 million a year, which is impossible, because let her go and show us what qualification she has. Someone says some men don't want you to work. As the man not want make you work, are you entitled to 100 million for not working? How much you have made if you work? That's the question. You that you are working, how much have you made? How long are you working? Make we talk through. How much you that you are working, how many years have you worked? And in those years that you've worked, how much have you put together? More they tell ourselves truth. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. Some of you, with all your work, you've run 3 jobs. Some of you have run 3 jobs. Each of the jobs are collecting 60,000. The 3 jobs are 180,000. You work 3 freaking jobs. America is not Nigeria where they will hire you because you are Dr. Dre's wife. As you be Dr. Dre's wife, you won't work. Now your qualification, they go look. So let's imagine you, where they run 3 jobs, they earn 200K a month. I mean 200K a year. It will take you 10 years to make $2 million. It will take you 20 years to make $4 million. In 24 years, you will struggle to have raised $5 million. So how are you telling me that giving her $100 million out of 500 million is fair? It's not fair. It's nonsense. And nobody go give you that kind of money for Nigeria. That's why many women, they run abroad. Nobody go give you that kind of money for Nigeria. How? So you will marry Aliko Dangote. Then you will divorce Aliko Dangote. And you will have half of the refinery. Or you will marry Mike Adenuga. And you will leave Mike Adenuga. And they will divide Glow into 2 and give you half. Now, the foolishness of that system is an anti-men system. Of course, I believe, okay, take care of her well. If Dr. Dre had given her $1 million a year, that's $24 million for marrying him. And every month, he said, okay, I give you $50,000 a month to take care of yourself. He overtried. In a year, he'll be giving her $600,000. And he says, okay, I'll give you that for 20 years. Fantastic. How does he owe her 100 million? And they're saying, oh, wow, she wanted 250 million, but Dr. Dre won, he got 100 million. That 100 million is a rip-off. They still rip him. God bless. Someone said she wants a red refinery. How? Go and try it. Say you marry Mike Adenuga, then you go leave Mike Adenuga, then you go divide that in mansion with the Banana Island, go divide that into 2, carry half. Now those kind of nonsense, you know, go here and for Nigeria, now for that America. So, and this also spills down to the foolishness in that same system when it comes to child support. Donald Trump just came out a few weeks ago, and guess what? Women are milking their men for child support, and then they are still using the children to collect tax refund. I mean, tax, whatever they did. Donald Trump put an end to it. It's not about the children. When women start collecting, it has nothing to do with the child. Because I swear to you, if I was making, imagine I'm very rich, and I'm making $1 million or $1.2 million a year. That means I'm earning $100,000 a month. And then I have to pay 35% as child support. So I have to give my children $35,000 a month. What are they eating? How much is the best private school? The best private school is probably $70,000 a year. Even imagine it's $100,000 a year. In a year, they are collecting how much? $350,000. More like $400,000 a year. What is it? Are they going to be using disposable Gucci bed sheets? Are they going to be using UK bed sheet? I mean, Gucci bed sheet. Once it's stained, they throw away and buy another one. Because how do you want to spend? How do children want to spend $35,000 in a month? It's not about the children. It is about the woman who believes that as the man leave him, she must cripple him, she must finish in life. Please read what Go Steal wrote. My eye no good. Go Steal, $10 from
Okay.
YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes. Thank you very much.
The best thing is just to find a respectable woman in Lagos to marry. My ex-wife did the same thing here in Frederick, Maryland, but a man got to move on. The women here will take you to the cleaners.
The women here, as in the average abroad experience is the same. It's the same. Someone said it's the system, different countries and different laws. Let's tell ourselves the truth. It's a stupid law. It's a foolish law. It's an unfair law. When we are reading the Bible now and they say one male child is worth 2 female children, or when your Igbo father has 5 female children and goes to marry a younger wife so that he can have a son, una go dey vex. And in all honesty, it is unfair. But when they now switch it and make it unfair to the men, you now say it's the system. How did you feel when your father had 8 daughters and had to go and marry a younger woman so she could give him a son? And then the woman came and gave him a son, and your father, after all of you 8, your father finally said, thank God I have a son now. How did you feel? I'm asking. Some men reject daughters. You know what I'm talking about. They will reject the daughter. Say, look, if it's a son, I'm interested. If it's not a son, I don't want to hear about it. Some men have 9 children because they are looking for a son. How do you feel as a girl child? That's exactly how I feel when men are cheated because of a system that favors women unduly. It vexes me. A surgeon just died. Forget anything where anybody won't talk. Hey, he get mental problem. All of us get mental problem. As I shout like this, I sound like say I'm normal to you. All of us get mental problem. Oh, leave them. People don't just wake up one day, carry GU and put for their head, begin they shoot. Now, part of the nonsense system where they that abroad with that. Now, part of the nonsense system. And now why me I don't feel live abroad. 100%. Let me tell you, all of them, there are many reasons why I can't live abroad. This one, now number 1. I don't want to live in a country where a woman go wake up one morning and everything you've worked for, they will not walk away with half. That's if you are even lucky, they walk away. They can just tell you that they don't want to see you near children. Imagine I was married to my ex in America. Somebody say my girlies pay their husband child support. Smart husbands, I like those husbands. Now the kind of husband where would they find me that? Make you see as they be for body. Someone said, thank God I have dual citizenship. I have a passport that is stronger. Don't tell me I have dual citizenship. I have a passport that is stronger than the American passport. No be downgrade. Not only is it stronger, it will get even stronger because this year, Romania is signing a pact with the EU, so you don't need a separate Romania visa anymore. You can use an EU visa to enter Romania now. And then Romania is going to cross over in March and you'll be able to enter America visa free. Once they approve that, Romanian passport is going to be senior to UK and even Canada. Right now, they're on the same level with UK and Canada, and they are senior to America. By next year, they will be even they go near France. All those better countries will get passport. I think so when I get passports for UK and Canada. Right now, my sister was telling me that a Romanian passport is still better than a UK passport. Even though they can go to the exact same number of countries, your fluidity of movement in the EU. Let me tell you something. Let me break it down to you. I want to move to Germany tomorrow. I'll pack my bag, buy a one-way ticket to Germany. When I get to Germany, I go and register in Germany that I've arrived. Finish. That's all it takes for me to move to Germany. If I want to move to Germany tomorrow, I will go online, waka now, buy a one-way ticket to Germany, pack my shoe, pack my bag, pack my watch, enter the aeroplane, land in Germany, and go and meet them and say I've arrived. They will register me. Finish. If you have a UK passport, if you want to go to Germany, very soon you are going to need an ESTA, and you cannot be there for more than 90 days. Me, I can be in Germany indefinitely. Germany is my house. Anywhere in the EU is my home. Germany, Austria, Netherlands, all those lovely, lovely places. I could just wake up, go there, start life. You can't do that with a UK passport. UK is just one place. The EU is beautiful. Same thing with Spain. I want to go Spain. I want to go France. I don't need to tell it. I just reach France. Say I don't come. Your Pikin don't come. So even now, I was explaining to myself, I was like, they are on the same ranking with UK and Canada. My sister says no. That even though they are on the same, that the ranking is measured with the amount of countries you can visit. That even that, the fluidity of the Romanian passport is senior to the fluidity of the EU of the UK passport, which is senior to the American passport. So I know they run, go look for citizenship is the last thing on my mind. I go America, go get citizenship. Ask Americans whether they fit go EU without ESTA. They go, no. About leave them. Everybody, they slap everybody. Everybody go hear word. Teacher Obama said, you can't disagree. Let me bring you, come and disagree. Tell me how. Come and disagree. But it is statistics there. See. Look at it now. Global Passport Index. Sorry, talk, my darling. What is it? Because these things a bit vex me. Global Passport Index.
Dave, I don't feel well.
What happened? They don't knock you, Bele?
No. I just don't feel too good.
What makes you feel not too good? See.
You know my job, I walk around. During that cold, I think I exposed myself. So
Bele. Your hair don't they go midfield. Waiting happen.
No go any midfield, you see I'm...
See, this one will stick out for here. Now your original hairline be that.
Where? Which one?
Your hairline don't they go back. Can you see your hairline is going back? Is it not going back? You will not want to say because she's a woman. This one they useless. Is her hairline not going back? If not me, now all of them talk. Say that
going back anything.
Is her hair going back?
Look at it now. No hairline. No hairline. Okay, is it going back here?
Somebody says
So that's how my...
a British passport can go to the EU within a 90 days to in a 100 days. People say, Baba, why is the Romanian or the EU passport better than the UK passport? Because EU is bigger than the UK. UK is just one place. EU is Spain, France. I'm not sure if Portugal is EU. Germany, Austria, Hungary. You cannot just compare all these plenty places with one place. EU senior UK, and once they enter, once that America own that they are signing in March like this, they don't senior UK down.
DF, you think that's gonna work?
Yes, now.
Trump.
Baba, it's not about Trump. It's not about they've signed it. They're only going to begin implementing it. They've signed it. Right now, if the US does not allow Romania to enter visa-free, we are already still stronger than their passport. Too. If they allow, then we'll be double stronger. See the current ranking now. It's available information. Amarachi, you read it to them. Number 7, what are the countries you have there?
Malta, UK, Canada, Lithuania, Romania.
What else? Read.
Bulgaria, Australia.
Okay, so what are the countries on number 7?
UK, Canada, Lithuania, Romania, Bulgaria,
What are the countries on number 8?
Iceland, United States of America.
So is Romanian passport stronger than US passports?
Yes.
Currently, as we stand now, it is already. Let me show you. You see, this is different from you to. It's different when we make claims, and it's different when we actually show you facts. Facts are. You see, speculation. Everybody they expect one or two things. Just look at this. This is number 7. Can you see number 7 right there? Read it. These are the countries that are number 7. It starts here. This is number 6 ends with Liechtenstein.
What is it?
Number 7 starts with Malta. So Malta passport and UK passport have the same power. They can all go to 173 countries visa free. Are you watching? Then Canada, same 173. Lithuania, same 173. Romania, same 173. Bulgaria, same 173. Then Australia, same 173 countries visa free. When you now go to number 8, you now have Iceland and USA. Then go to number 9. So if Iceland and USA can only go to 172 countries visa free, USA can only go to 172 countries visa. Are you watching it? Now Romania can go to 173 countries visa free. If the American one comes in, it will now be 174. It will now no longer be on these people's level. It will now go here.
It will go to what? 6?
Number 6. It will go and join Slovakia, Latvia, New Zealand.
Oh, Slovakia is stronger than America? Is that what
Of
you're saying?
course.
Oh, come on.
It is.
Nah.
You didn't know? This is the amount of countries they can visit visa free. American passport can only take you to 172 countries visa free.
This one is 174.
That's 174. Go down to, that's how they are measuring it. Then when you go to Croatia, Croatia is 175. Slovakia, 175. Estonia, South Korean passport is at number 5. See how far South Korean passport is to America. Ordinary Czech Republic passport. Look at the fluidity. Then you now go to number 4, Sweden, Poland, Hungary. They can go to 176 countries. 4 more countries than the US passport can take. Then you now go to number, in the whole world, this is where the most powerful passport is. Number 3, France, 177 countries. Can go to 5 extra countries than the US can go to. Germany, Finland, Italy, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Denmark, Portugal, Switzerland. Then you now go to number 2. Number 2 is Spain, the second most powerful passport in the world. And number 1 is Dubai, UAE. 179 countries visa free. That's the world's most powerful passport. 179 countries visa. The power of a passport is what access it gives you. That's what a passport is used for. Where can you go with your passport? The strongest passport in the world. Last year it was Japan. Japan is like number 3 now.
Wow. I might have to look it up because...
No, it's there. It's available. Global Passport Index is there.
Wow. So America is not even... No wonder Donald Trump is going bazaar on...
Yes, now. America's passport is not as strong as Canada passport. Nigerian passport are number 88. This American are number 8. Romanian are number 7. Nigerian are number 88.
Oh, wow.
I'm busy. I don't have time. Send me a DM or a WhatsApp. Number 1 used to be Singapore. Yes, at a point.
Yeah. I know.
Baba, let me tell you, when EU when UK did their Brexit, I swear to God I was crying. I thank God that they did it. because Brexit no favor us. We thought it was favoring us, but at the end of the day, I was thinking that, oh, because of fluidity to go to the UK and fluidity to relocate to the UK, but by UK no good reach Europe, and the UK is losing badly with that Brexit
Yeah.
because they don't have that fluidity. Anyway, this is not what we are talking about. What are your thoughts on? I want to start with my daughter here. What are your thoughts on what you might call it? Child support. How much is a child entitled to in child support?
You mean concerning this man's story or generally?
Generally,
Uh,
out of a man's salary, how much do you think a child needs? To be honest,
maybe 30
30%
or 40.
of a man's salary
Yeah.
a child will get.
Children.
Children, you are very lucky you are living in Nigeria. You come and tell me to give you 30% of my salary. You see, it makes sense. It makes, yes.
Childbearing and child rearing in America is very expensive.
You have free school, don't you? How is it expensive? What
We're not
makes it
talking about
expensive?
free school. What happens after school and the parents have to work? Like I have a lot of
But
people that work.
leave. That ends at 5. When the child is 5, it ends.
How?
What are the expenses for a child when the child is 6 years old?
Childcare is the most expensive thing.
Okay, hold on. How much is childcare?
Okay, it depends on where you live, the area and everything.
How much is the most expensive childcare?
It keeps depending on where you stay and the kind of
just give me
childcare
a
you're getting for your
price.
child.
Give me a
Okay,
price
I'll give you
range.
like a medium rate. You're looking at maybe some. Mine, it's been a while. My kids are grown, so when I won't use mine because I just currently my friend, she was telling me hers was like, is it just for 3 days because she works 3 days? She pays like 2 something, 3 days.
200, 2 something. What is 2 something? 2K.
Yes.
Okay.
200. 3 days. Just for 3 days, she pays like 2 something. She was telling me that.
Okay, how much is it per month? Give me a per month billing.
Okay, per month you're looking at about maybe like $2,000 or $3,000 if the person works every day.
So let's imagine $4,000.
Okay.
Now, for a poor man,
one child.
Okay, one child. Fantastic. How many children does Dr. Dre have?
I think it's 2.
Dr. Dre children.
I think it's Dr. Dre. I thought he was a cardiologist.
No. We'll come to the cardiologist. We'll come to Dr. Dre. Let's say Dr. Dre has 10 children, Abby. I don't know if they're from the same woman.
Yay.
So let's imagine that he pays $5,000 every month for child support. How much is that for 10 children?
That's a lot.
That's 50K. It's not a lot. It's 50K. In a year, it's 600K.
That's child support.
Good.
No,
Okay.
Child
support. What else do you spend money on? I will do the math for you today. We'll do it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do the math. Okay, you take the child to school. Sometimes you have to go to work, come back, take the child, come back home. They have to do their homework. They have to do.
Give me, monetize it. Anything you want to tell me, monetize it.
I'm monetizing it. Some people get teachers that come to the house to take care of all that.
How much is it?
I don't know. I'm just telling you. So because it's mentally draining because you can't go to work.
Give me the price, my sister. Forget mentally draining. If mentally draining costs 10K, let's say mentally draining is 10K. Just give me a price for it because we're working with money.
School, after school, because it's been a while for me. Because after school, when my kids were doing it, after school, we're paying the person every day. He comes with the 3 of them. We're doing like. I think I remember it was $50 for one person.
Okay, so $150 a day.
So 3 of them. No. I'm just saying that was a long time
Okay,
ago.
so let's say
now,
300 now. Let's say it has doubled. It's now 100 instead of 50.
no, it should be more than that.
Okay, let's say it's 200 a day
Right.
per child. It can't be 200.
Right.
It can't be 200 a day per child. That means you are paying 600.
No, three. No, two. It could be because things have changed.
You cannot be paying $600 a day. How much are you making now? If I don't live in, let me tell you, I might not live in the US, but I understand
But after
mathematics.
school,
I understand
then
plus and
I
minus.
used to pay $50 per person. Me.
Okay, so
So three of
$50.
us will be
Let us say
150.
it is the three will be 150. Let us say by now that 150 has turned to 200.
Oh no, it should be more than that.
It should be how much
What is
now?
comment? I can't see people's comments. So what are they saying? Current parents should be able to say something.
How much? Give me a price. So that means people pay
I've given
$600
you
a
my
day.
own time. I've given you my own time. So this is like my daughter. She's 13.
People are saying it's
So-
impossible in the comment section.
Oh, for what?
$200 a day.
After school teaching per person.
$200 a day is impossible. You don't know what that is? That's $1,000 a month, a week. That's $4,000 a month.
So people are saying it's impossible. I was doing it after school.
$600 a day is too much. Yeah, maybe $150. That $150, $160. Now where you go, David?
Someone
That
said they pay $500 week.
$500 weekly makes sense.
This is three children.
$500 weekly makes sense.
Okay, that's per one child or per three of them.
If it's three of them, it's
I
one
think
five.
per child. She said
Okay,
that's
if it's
daycare.
three of them, if it's three of
I was
them,
paying me that time. I was paying $50 for one. So
Okay,
whenever
someone
he
said they pay
comes,
800 for their.
Mrs. Linda says she pays $600 for lessons per month. That makes sense.
okay, I didn't know. That's what I'm saying.
You cannot tell me $50 a day. Per 3 children. Then now it's $600 a
Yes.
day. Bill Gates does not pay that much for his child minders.
Nah, lie, DF, you have to.
No.
Because it's three children.
Okay, give me a figure. I want us to work with a figure.
Okay.
But that you can't compare Dr. Dre. The way he want his children to live is.
How does he want his children
It
to
will
live?
probably be different from the average.
No.
Child. Yes.
Let me tell you something. They all have very strict philosophies. Very few billionaires indulge their children. What they believe is, I did not pack this money on the tree or on the floor. This is not our money. It is me and your mother's money. I'll give you the best schools. But I will not indulge you. Bill Gates doesn't do
Okay,
it.
someone said she pays 500 weekly childcare for a child.
500 weekly makes sense
For a child.
So let's imagine Dr. Dre pays double that because he lives in a better area and he has 10 children. So that is how much? $1,000 a week, right?
Per child.
Per child times 10,
That's
$50,000
No,
a
10.
week
You said 1,000 per child.
per child.
So for a week it's
$10,000.
a month.
No, $1,000 a week. Don't you know how to count?
Yeah, 10 children for 1 week.
Okay. No, me, I'm separating them. So I'm
Oh.
adding them later. Okay, so $10,000
For
a
10
week
children.
times $40,000 a month.
Yeah.
Plus $50,000 is $90,000.
50, okay, for the child support.
Child, no. What did we add before?
Okay, so DF, we're still adding it. We haven't finished adding.
So what else you want to talk? So we have $90,000 a month. Let's go.
Nanny. We have nanny at home.
How much is nanny?
It depends. So does the nanny, if the nanny stays,
Nanny that
if the nanny-
stays. Let's add it. Nanny that stays. How much is it?
my time, it was 1,000, 1,002, sometimes 1,000, between 1,000 and 1,000. I don't know how much.
Let's say
now.
2K, Abby. Let's say 2K, Abby. Now, 1,002 don't grow to 2K, Abby. And he has 10 children. How much is it?
With 2K, right? Per child.
Yes.
That is 200K.
What
Sorry,
is-
I mean 20K, sorry.
So, okay, we have 20K for nanny. Fine, you don't need 10 nannies for 10 children. But let's just say that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
So you have 20K for nannies a month, 40K for lessons a month, 50K for what else?
You said
Cleaning.
Wait, hold on. 50K for, that was the first thing we said.
it was for You said it was
For
children maintenance. No.
there was something
The
we added.
school
What was the
fees,
first
the
thing we added? That was
lesson.
50K.
We added the first thing was what did we add?
Daycare.
Daycare. The second was after school teaching. Then the third one is the nanny. Then
So
the fourth
everything
one,
is now $110,000 a month so far.
then the cleaning. So people that come to clean.
How much do they charge for a month?
Okay, right now it depends. They are celebrities now, so I'm sure they have big houses.
Okay, so they'll need 5 cleaners in a month, Abby.
No, not the. I don't think it has matter of the 5 cleaners. It's they base it based on how big your house is
Eh,
and the cleaning.
okay, so how
So I
much?
cannot.
How big can the
So
house be?
naturally, if you have like a 3,000 square foot house, you're looking at about like me. I don't use them all the time, but I use them like once a month because I will do my cleaning. Then they come and do deep cleaning for me once a month. So that once a month that they come, I pay them $1,200
Okay,
because
but every day you pay them how much?
they don't come every day.
Let's
They come
imagine
like maybe
okay,
some
when they
people.
come, how much do you
Some
pay them?
people would do 3 times a week. Some people would do 4.
Dr. Dre is
So it
very rich. He
depends.
does every day. How much is it?
Okay, every day you're looking at about maybe 5K or 6K a month.
5K or 6K a month. Let's say Dr. Dre's house is very big, so it's another 20K. Abby?
Why are you acting so
I
particular?
want us to go somewhere. So we have how much now? $130,000 a month so far. How much food do the children need?
Oh, that's based on needs because like my house now, some people eat certain food. Like when we go to groceries,
Okay,
everybody's
how much
picking
do you
what they
eat in a
like.
month? There are 5 of you in that house.
Okay, in a month we're looking at that's like up to 4K.
Okay, so you 5 people eat 4K. So let's say we have Dr. Dre, there are 10 children. So that's 8K. Him and his wife and other people that live in the house, let's add another 4K. So 12K a month plus 130, 142K. What else do children need? Let's say clothes.
Clothing.
So let's just add another 8K a month or 10K a month for clothes, because not every month you buy clothes. But at the end of the day, for 10 children, if you have 10K a month, it will be $120,000 a year, and then you'll be able to. So we are looking at how much have we gotten in total.
So another thing is like if the children have extra curriculum in school.
How much is extra curriculum?
Me, I didn't do it because I was not working that time. I was just
Okay, good.
But I know people.
So everything we have added so far, and we increased all the prices. We have come to 152,000. So let's just add miscellaneous, any other thing that could come up, power, light, fuel in the car. Let's move it to $200,000 a month
Per child or
for everybody for to run the house. In those kind of houses, their light bill will be like $12,000.
For 10 children,
yes.
No ritual.
Let's just say that's the worst case scenario.
That's not good now. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying is why I'm using a word. It can't get worse than that, can it?
Okay.
It can't get worse. This is the worst. That we've opted by almost $50,000 a month.
All right.
Good. So at $200,000 a month,
That's 2.4 a year.
That's $2.4 million a year. Let's work. Where's my calculator?
For 10 children, that's worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario. So we have 200,000 times 12, right? That's 2.4 million. Worst case scenario. Plus
10 children.
Sorry. 2.4 million, Abby. In 10 years, it will cost 24 million. Abby, let's divide it by 10. Is equal to 2.4 per year times the wife was married to you for 24 years times 24. The total you get at living this ridiculous life is $57 million. The wife got $100 million. Make it make sense.
But dear, if you were saying at worst case scenario,
That means they probably lived on 30 million for these 24 years.
that means that we were not calculating per head.
No. Worst case scenario is we're calculating by head on. I'm a mathematician. No.
Dear, I am a mathematician too. So both of us we're on the same page.
No, we are not. Were we calculating per child or for all of them?
All of them.
We're calculating
for all of them.
Yes.
You were calculating for all of them. You were saying so when you talk about it, you have to like single-handedly talk about, like if you go to the daycare, they're not gonna say, oh, you have 3 children. The only thing with 3 children, you can get like $10, maybe a couple of discounts.
We did not do discounts. As a matter of fact, we even added more money. We added more money.
You were basing it on per child. This is 10 children. Do you know what it means for 10 children to be running around the whole house? That's a lot.
We hired 10 nannies for them, remember? At the rate you gave, we hired.
Now. We didn't hire 10 nannies now.
Amarachi, did we hire 10 nannies? 10 nannies.
We hired 10 nannies.
Yes.
We said no, that is not.
We hired guys. Were you following the conversation?
Guys, who is following? I'm not.
Did we hire 10 nannies? Can somebody come and just help
tell
me?
The truth. Come and tell the truth. We didn't hire any 10 nannies.
Rita Gambia, please. Nice. Were you following? We hired 10 nannies. Me, where I know where when I go one dribble. That's why I covered every loophole. Rita Gambia. Natural Gambia.
Because I know you have a child or something.
Oh yeah. As in, we covered everything. And we added 50K. When we finish inflating everything, we can't add 50K on top monthly.
Bro. No.
We did. Everybody say we did. We added everything. There was nothing we left behind. So why does a woman need 100 million? After the man has taken care of you for 24 years, you still want 100 million.
Did they talk about spousal support? Did they talk about spousal support?
Why do I have to support you? You not get papa.
There's something called spousal support. Have you heard about that?
Yes, but what do we need? In Nigeria, you're not going to get spousal support. That's why I love Nigeria.
We're talking about the United States.
So we answer the question and then I will go a bit.
Okay, answer the question and go.
You added now.
We added everything. We added 10. We collected 10 nannies.
I'm not going to laugh for you, I beg.
We added.
No.
We added it now.
That's why I was even laughing. I was like, how can you add nannies? He did now.
We added everything that you can possibly think of. Food,
but there's something
clothes,
spousal support.
But that's different from the child support.
That's different from the child support. My question is, this is my child. My child needs food. My child needs education. My child needs a roof. My child needs clothes. My child needs lesson. Okay, why does my ex-wife need money?
Why are we using a celebrity?
Okay, let's work with the doctor's own now. A doctor's salary is about $400,000. A cardiologist earns about $400,000 a year.
Yeah.
He has 2 children. Let's work with 500. Guys, comment section. How much do cardiologists earn?
Yeah, let's average.
Let Americans answer. Let me go. Bye.
Bye, my darling. God bless you. Thank you for coming. How much do cardiologists earn? In a year. Doctors, I need you to chip in.
So unfortunately, I can't see the comment section.
Someone says between 400K and 1 million. So let's pick somewhere in between 400K and a million.
Let's say 500. Let's just say 500.
Someone said 500K. Someone said 186.
No. We are talking of a cardiologist.
No.
300K is small. We are looking more like 600.
Yeah, 500 or 600. Yeah, 500-600.
500-600.
Right.
So if we work with 500, which is
averagely.
Cardiologist 200. Let's look. Let's Google. I'm not sure about Google.
Cardiologist with nurses are making 200. What do you mean?
Cardiologist.
It's not possible. That's a specialty.
Salary.
GF, they will give you an
USA.
average estimate. It's not real.
600. Oh.
What are the highest? Okay, no. A cardiologist in demand in USA. Mm, salary 108 to 400K, 300K to 400K. Max is looking more like 400K.
That's why I say let's average it to 5 to be on the safer side. But I know he's making money.
Guys, should we average it to 5? Should we average it to 5 or
Leave it at 4.
leave it at 4?
Someone said we should use 500.
Let's use 500. How much of it is he going to pay as tax? How much is your tax in a month, my darling?
That's tough. That's tough. It depends on what you're claiming. I don't know.
You, how much do you pay? We'll just use a random. How much do you pay?
Okay, randomly, I'll say like they'll take like sometimes 800.
No, percentage of your salary. Is it 50%, 40%, 30%?
No, it's not 50. That's what I'm saying. That because me, I claim my kids, so mine is different. So when you claim
Okay,
kids,
guys, in the
it's
comment
kind of
section, how much taxes?
So it's all
Like
depends.
35%. Someone say 50%.
No.
It's as
I
high
don't
as
think
that.
so for that.
Trust me. 35%. So let's work with 35%, somewhere in the middle. So
35% of 500.
yes. So 35 divided by 100 is equal to 0.35 times 500,000. So that tax is $175,000 minus 500,000. So you're gonna get $325,000
Take back.
a year.
Yeah.
Now times 0.35, 35% child support. That's $113,000 a year divided by 12. That's $9,400 a month. That's ridiculous. For 2 children. That's ridiculous.
But they say one is special need.
It's still not 9,000 now, sister.
It's not fair though. It's not.
Thank you.
That's just.
Let me bring a guest. Hey God, if you're in the building, send me a request.
That's too much.
Thank you. Now cheating. Now person will no work. You know, women and children will always believe they deserve more. Now when they begin work, fine boy. If you see this guy for real life, in hand be like my neck too. It don't look small. This guy now, hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He came to visit me. Now we now sat down and signed contract. I just the fear say if I go sign nonsense for this contract, don't give me blow. I will just from there drink water. How you doing, bro?
I'm excellent. I'm great.
All right. So what are your thoughts?
Yes. I'm going to start with. I feel like there's a wrong premise to the whole conversation about the guy.
Okay.
I had heard about it, so I taken some interest and I got to read about it. The $15,000 isn't back child support. That's not the amount of money supposedly paid every month. So I feel like that is a very vital information that a lot of people have missed. So
that means he wasn't paying at all. He wasn't paying tax.
Yeah, so it wasn't. So he owed those in back child support. So the amount of money that the court actually asked him to pay is $1,900 for the 2 kids. So,
that makes sense.
That makes sense now.
So that is what a lot of people are missing. And when I saw it, one of the things that I do when I see things like that are inflammatory is I go and read more. So if you go and check the court proceedings, all of this information are public in the United States. He has just owed a lot in back child support, just like you owing back taxes too. So the amount that the court has issued is $1,900, not $15,000.
That's not bad now.
Yes.
Even we wait
So
in Nigeria, if you
what-
pay
based on what
$1,900.
I read, that's what I found out. Right? There's that. Then that freeze also, you were talking about, if a woman is deserving of all of that money, right? Just for context, I'm in a very similar situation, not a bad situation, a very good one, right? And I think that women that we're married to or we were married to who have our kids deserve everything that they can get. And I'll tell you why.
No,
Let
if
me
they
tell
are
you
good.
why.
Thank you.
What is thank you? Thank you, call.
Let me tell you my reason.
Men they can't collect them now.
I think that there's a part of childbearing and raising that we don't really account for, because there's a lot of times that we are out there doing all of the things that we want to do, and these women are impeded and not able to do all of those things that they want to do, right? So if we flip the script and I have to stay at home and raise the child and do all of that, and as a result, I don't have a means of livelihood just because I've decided to stay at home and take care of our child. I feel like whatever it is you're making out there belongs to both of us, because there's a part of the deal here that only me is having to take care of. So listen, let me say this again. Daddy Freeze, hold on. Daddy Freeze, hold on.
Amarachi, can you clap?
Just give me 1 second.
What?
Just 1
They will not marry you people. They will give you
Ah.
pregnancy and run and leave you with the child.
I'm happily married.
Me, you are going to get this from me. I will abandon you and the children.
But this is
And
so
I'll go and have
cool,
another
that
set
they
of
said.
children.
Nah, lie.
Who
It's
was-
taking that easy.
There are a lot of men are owing people
I
child
think
support.
I am very. I think
Because their men are not going to pay.
Very practical.
Why won't they pay?
This is practical.
Why should I pay you? My ex. Okay, I'll pay for my. Hold on. I've always said if it's reasonable, I will pay. $1,900 a month is reasonable for my
Most of
child.
the people that are not paying, it's still the same.
No.
small amount. Yes.
Listen. Me, what I don't like in my life is cheating.
But how many men are even rich enough to be Dr. Dre? So they are probably earning
Okay,
the average salary of
and somebody listen.
Remember when I was saying,
Hold
why
on.
would you even measure Dr.
Hold
Dre
on. This guy, we calculated his income at about 300 and it was 500k minus tax of 35%. That is times 0.65. 325,000 divided by 12. So this guy walks away with $27,000 a month, plus or minus after taxes. And he's asked to bring $1,900. That's very, very fair.
That's fair.
That's not fair. Very, very fair.
So what's the
If na me, they earn $27,000. Hold on. If na me, they earn $27,000 a month. Instead of paying 1.9, I'll just round it off to 2K.
Or even give more because
I don't have to give more. Once you give more, you give entitlement. I will give. Now, if the woman is very good to me, like this gentleman's wife, and I know she's going through a patch, why can't I, out of the court system, if she doesn't ask, if she asks, you will not get 1 naira. Instead of make I give her the money, I give lawyer.
If you're too rigid.
Oh, I'm very rigid. Now, if she asks, then she's making an entitlement. Then we will drag it. But if she doesn't ask, she just goes to court, I need children, child support, they give me one, which is very fair.
Do you know
No problem.
the mental challenge that you go through
But this is
when you have a child that's mentally
They gave him 1,900 and
Yes.
he's earning 400. So, and most Americans, I don't think they earn 400. So the average.
We are working with a if we work with everybody's scenario, we will not get
but
anywhere.
I'm trying to say that most people who divorce are most likely to earn less than he was.
Yes. So if
they'll probably be asking for less amount for the child.
now
support.
a man that doesn't pay child support is not a good man. You are supposed to take care of your children. But when they now turn taking care of children into a shop, they open shop on your head. Do you want me to start reading emails I got in the last 2 days of what men are going through? Keep me anonymous. This is what my ex-wife did to me. I've been cleaned out. They sacked me. That me, then I will. Now, let me listen. I'm not a wicked person. I have an ex-wife who's taking care of my kids. She doesn't ask for anything apart from what the kids need. I see that she's sincere and genuine. And then one day my son comes home and tells me that mommy doesn't have a job. Instead of sending, they will remove that 1.9 from my salary. I think give her cash, 2K. Say, give your mom. Tell her to
Extra.
buy food in the house. Now, if me and the ex are close, I can call her up and say, what's going on? I couldn't get a job. Why couldn't you get a job? I don't have a certification. How much does the certification cost? It costs 8K. You know what? I'm doing this. I'm building a house in the village back in Nigeria. I don't have 8K now, but just first hold this 4K. I will send you another 4K in 6 weeks. Go and register for that course. Get that certification so you can get a job. I'm like that. You'll be amazed that I will give a good woman. If the court tells me to give 1.5, I'll end up spending like 6K a month with a good woman. A woman that now believes that she's entitled to that 6K. Now me, her, and lawyer.
No, she cannot. She everything is based on how much.
What do you know what women do? You are lucky, oh, hey God. You are lucky.
No, I'm not lucky. I'm pragmatic and I'm practical. And if you let me tell you,
do you know the first thing women do to men in America? They'll first register you as mentally okay, so you will lose your job.
That is free. A lot of the things that you are.
That's not
a lot of the
true.
things that.
I have all the emails. Let me be talking. Let me be looking for the email for you people.
That is a lot of things that people come on here and say are just inflammatory and they are wrong.
Very
I
inflammatory.
am a man and I live in the United States too. A lot of these things are just lies. People just come here, they say things because a lot of these things are controversial. They give us things to talk about. They give us things to be angry about. It is just not.
Guys, if you are a guy and your wife, they show you, just come my life. My problem with these guys is that they fear to show their face.
Daddy, please wait.
If we have a guy that wants to talk, I'll leave.
You will know that I have space. The guy will come. I have space. Just send me request, and because I don't want to bring somebody that will now come and give me. I want you to be going through this.
That is freeze. The people that are going through it, there's a reason why they are going through it. And that's what you guys don't want to talk about. Now, even with the guy that is dead, everybody wants to approach it from an emotional perspective. That's all we are doing, right? But there's a realistic perspective to all of these things. A lot of men come here and say, my woman just came and she took my house. It's a lie. You people say that if a woman can just call the cops in America and say, come and chase my husband out of the house. And then the cops come and then they chase you.
There's a process.
It doesn't work like that.
God will bless you, my brother.
There's a whole thing, right? That
God will bless you.
One guy that is going through it has joined us. Please, on your light, brother.
Daddy Freeze, hold on. Please, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, let him finish.
I'm not going to. I don't want to have an emotional exchange. I just want to say how I perceive it. I mean, somebody was asking me if I was married initially. I was for 5 years. I'm not anymore. And I am paying child support very happily. Very, very happily, because I don't think that anybody has to chase me to take care of my child, right? I don't see it as. And when it was time for me to be in that situation, there were things that I had already prepared for. It was easy. It was an easy transition because that's how it should be. Now, that you said something initially. You said that if it's a good woman, and this is the emotion that causes all of the problems that we are having. It shouldn't be about whether she's a good woman or not. It is about she's the mother of your child.
No, that's not good. You are the mother of my child, but you are dragging me on social media. And I will pay you.
Hold on.
I will burn that money.
Daddy, please. It doesn't matter to me how if I have been irresponsible and the woman has decided to deal with it however she wants to deal with it. The point I'm trying to make is that you have an obligation to your child and the welfare of that child. It does not
does not include the mother.
Daddy Freeze is inconsequential. It's
inconsequential
whether you like the woman or not.
Oh my God.
And Daddy Freeze, let me point out something very important that I tell men and women. In the end, if you have chosen a woman that is doing that to you, let us be honest with ourselves. You chose that woman at some point. You are the one that went for a woman that drags you like that. So that's on you. The children should not suffer as a result of that. The point I'm trying to make is you are the one that should be blaming yourself that you have chosen somebody like that to bear your child and now you're having all of these challenges, right? Let us take some kind of responsibility on that side. Now, moving on from that, we need to stop all of this inflammation where men will come and tell you that.
Hold
America
on.
is so
We have
bad.
somebody
America
here
not
who
like
is
that.
going through it. It's not inflammation. Brother, tell your story.
America is not like that.
Brother, tell your story.
Daddy, please, let me shock you. I'm not going through it.
Okay.
But my roommates that I harbored for almost 2 years went through similar thing. But it's actually not the way you were portraying it. The aspect I want.
Ah. Eee. Ah.
We are going back. Oh.
Me?
No, we are going back. We have not ended. We'll just do maybe 20 more minutes. So I can go and rest. I'm tired. Whole day's been one work or the other.
You put cut.
Yes, so I can paste it here. I brought it from here.
So that's how it goes.
Yeah. I could have used copy. Either one still works. I can paste it here so that they know what the
Paste
topic
there.
is. Yes. So we go back again. And we go back again. Updates and we go live.
Now it's network.
No, we are coming back.
Okay, we're up. People haven't joined yet.
Sorry, now network. What do they call it?
Instagram.
Instagram. I'm not allowed to go live for more than an hour. So after 1 hour, they will cut me off. Is what we've been dealing with because I went to bring one Olori Buruku on my live. So before I bring any more people to share their stories, because everybody wants to come. Let me tell you something here. I say this all the time. America is not the cure for Nigeria. In Nigeria, women have no rights. Biblically, women did not have rights. And it's not a good thing. But in America, no audio. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? All the girls are saying that's a very matured guy. It is because of those kind of conversations that men are in mental homes. Why do you give a woman money because she's the mother of your children? If you are my wife or my girlfriend, I owe you hair. I owe you shoes. I buy you a Valentine gift. But why do I have to give you money if you are my ex? I will give you on one condition. You respect me and you are nice. I'm not a wicked person. No. When I say you respect me, I don't mean you lick my shoes. I'm very, if there's anything you know about me is I'm very reasonable. I'm extremely reasonable. But when a woman is dragging you on social media and you say you still give her money, you are messing with your mental health. I will never agree that one. You chose that one. I made a bad choice. When you choose a car and the car is giving you problem, we not sell it. He's just playing to the gallery. He's my guy. Hey God. He's playing to the gallery because he knows this is what women want to hear. And let me tell you something in life. You've had, your mom went through a divorce. You understand? And you know that this does not obtain. No man. You were the one that said they are owing money. Why are they owing money in child support?
They don't want to pay.
Because they don't want to pay.
But the thing is that aren't they meant to still pay?
But okay, if I say I no go pay, you go they chase me from state to state. I no go feel travel.
But that is
Any day they go
horrible.
hold me. You see, let me tell you something here. You need to also understand something about men. Men have ego. If you disrespect me, you ain't getting
But they didn't say that those
S-H-I-T.
women are disrespecting.
That's the American philosophy. And let me tell you something. That's why many men don't want to come to the America. John said it yesterday. He said, if the day you enter America, do they throw away your Nigerian passport? Do they seize it at the airport? Maybe when he tire you, you go come back Niger.
Why would you pay your child
You will pay your,
support?
my own is you pay child support.
That is what they say they're owing them. Child support.
Yes. Me, I don't agree. I don't agree with the man that does not pay child support.
the
Oh.
male back
But he said
taxes.
that you have to pay your ex. That's where me
No,
and
I
I
think
get
he
problem
was
with
saying
that.
that you have to pay child support irrespective of whether
No, child support, whether your ex now Lori Buruku, the only reason that I'll tell you not to pay child support if you don't have the money. If I don't have the money, if I'm earning, if I can barely feed, how do you expect me to pay child support? If I don't have a job, how do you expect me to pay child support? If I don't have a job, how am I supposed to pay child support? Am I supposed to go and rob to pay child support?
But all those men, they most likely have jobs.
So if you have a job and now sometimes they give people unreasonable if they give me an unreasonable child support, I will not pay it. If they give me $5,000 a month child support and I'm earning $10,000 a month or $11,000 a month and they say make I come pay 5, I don't go pay, I go run, I go leave the work.
Yeah, he was saying it's child support. It's child support.
No, child support is not debatable. What we was not talking about, we was saying you owe your ex to give her money. That's no. Child support, there is no, if it's reasonable.
No, I think what he was saying that time is that it's not based on.
So are we
it's a bad
advocating for
woman.
men not to take care of their kids? Nobody's advocating for men not to take care of their kids.
I think he was just trying to say that whether it's a bad woman or not, you still have to pay that child.
He was talking about ex alimony. DF, even in Nigeria, you pay ex alimony. Who go where? Like no be Nigeria I did, like I no do divorce. Alimony ko. Sule money ni. In fact, Musa money ni. No be alimony. Owa alini ki se alimony. Alimony ni kon ni.
Yeah, he didn't say pay.
He was talking about, I will bring him back for 5 minutes. Let him come and clear that. Hey God, was talking, he don't go.
No, it's him.
Hey God.
Other Uchford that was telling his story.
Then I'll bring Uchford. Then they have so many people that want to come. No, I'll just ask him that question. He was not talking about child support, 100. He was talking about spousal support. Hey God, you have 2 minutes. Just clear us. Were you talking about child support or spousal support?
That there was no confusion with what I had said.
Say it again.
So hold on. Your premise was the young man, right, that killed himself.
Yes.
And I helped you clear that out when I mentioned that the $15,000 was in back child support. That the actual amount for the courts is $1,900. That's the first thing, because the whole argument or the whole premise to this conversation is based off of that, at least from what I have been hearing you say, listening.
Then what did you hear me say about the $1,900?
Yeah, I think you had mentioned that, but you...
What did I say about the $1,900? I said it's very fair.
That is fair, right?
Fantastic. So when me and you they disagree, we say I owe my ex money.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
So say what thing you talk.
That is, I think you are thinking that I'm saying something that disagrees with you.
Oh, okay.
It was when you brought the emotional angle into the conversation, saying that if she's dragging you and all of that, and I said regardless.
If she's dragging me, I will not give her extra, but I will give her that 1.9.
Okay, so it is you that has something to clarify, not me.
Oh, okay. Then it's not an issue. It's not an issue. Okay, we are both saying the same thing. I thought you said.
Even if she drags you on the street of Lagos, you still have to pay the $1,900.
100%. We are the same on that one. That one is not down.
Anything else after the fact, that's on the two of you and how you guys want to relate. Finish.
You don't. I get what you're saying. We are saying the same thing. Let me tell you what I was trying to say, just in case you missed it. Let me tell you what I was trying to say, just in case anybody missed it. 1,900 is reasonable. It's not unfair. It's not a wicked amount out of what he was earning. Now, if my ex is cordial with me, I don't mean she has to beg me or kneel on the floor or group. I just see that she's reasonable. Let me give you an example of reasonable. I have a party to attend and the children are supposed to stay with me, and I call her up and say, please, I have a party this weekend. Can the children stay with you? And I'll pick them up your own weekend. And she says, oh, my own weekend is not working, but upper weekend. And we are able to come to a dialogue and agree. And she doesn't come and dump the children on me the day she knows I have interview, because women do it. One of my friends is currently going through that. Any day she wants to do anything in her life that is meaningful, that's the day where the ex go no say no go come pick Pikin. So when I have a woman that is ready to work with me, doesn't even have to be nice to me on the phone, but at least I can see that she's not outrightly disrespecting, she's not calling me out on social media, not dragging me, and she has a problem. For instance, my son comes home and says, mommy doesn't have a job. Mommy is always at home. The next day I'm dropping him off, I can put 1K in an envelope. After I've paid the 1.9, I can put 1K in an envelope or 2K, depending on how strong my pocket is, and say, give this to your mom. And she calls me and says, what's up? Our son said you don't have a job. This is just to help you. You understand? If you need, you can ask me. And she says, can you give me 3K a month just for the next 3 months while I'm trying to sort something out? No problem. I can even call one day and ask. I say, why don't you have a job? Well, I need this certification, and the certification is going to cost me 8K. I check my bank account. I say 4K a day because I did do many projects. This was the exact example I gave. I say, okay, take 4K. In 6 weeks, I'll give you the balance of the 4K. So you can go and do your certification, so you can have a job. Because if you have a job, it favors both of us. I will do that for my ex without batting an eyelid. But I will not do anything extra. If she goes to court and now tells the court that I have to take care of her, instead of make I take care of her, I go take care of the lawyer. And Baba, mad Jewish lawyers did America. We go help you drag any matter. I already put 30K down. That's why I be. Instead of make I give you, and that is my point. 100%. If it is my money and you want it, at least you've got to show that you are sensible and approachable and reasonable.
That is every kind of relationship that's going to go that route. Obviously, there has to be a certain level of understanding between.
Thank you. So finish.
I do agree with what you're saying, and I have no opposition to that. Another thing that I wanted to point out is with the Dre matter, right? When we're talking about how much he wants from his dynasty, right? I feel like when women have been part of us building things, I legitimately, as a man, feel like they are entitled to a piece of it, legitimately, right?
Bro, hold on. I went through a marriage.
Yeah.
If you ask my ex will tell you she followed me to build. Please, what exactly did she follow me to build? The career that she followed me to destroy. She would tell, okay, explain what she's building, please. What do you mean by she built a career? Did you ever give me peace of mind in the house?
That is maybe yours, right?
But listen, if we are divorced, we don't just wake up one morning after having a beautiful marriage. Oh, I love you, baby. Let's divorce. Now stress, fight, quarrel, back and forth. Now they lead to divorce.
Not every time. But I understand what you're trying to say, and that is your perspective. That's what you experienced, right?
Yes.
What I'm trying to say in essence is, right now, I did not experience any of what you are describing.
So that's a.
There were times where somebody was having to hold the baby so that I can study and read and get to where I am today, right? So in my own opinion, right, if that has happened, if for me to be able to study and read and get to where I am today, somebody had to hold the baby and rock the baby and all of that, I feel like, personally, they're obligated to a piece of that achievement that I've made as a result of them sacrificing something. I'm saying that a lot of women...
Dr. Dre got married after nothing but a G thing. The wife did not need to hold baby for him to go and produce. He was already rich. He was already driving Ferrari. So Dr. Dre's wife did not need to carry baby so he can go and produce. He was already a rich man.
Daddy Freeze, there is something called emotional support that you can't put any amount of...
Baba, forget it. If she's divorcing him, where is she getting the emotional support from? Why did he throw a party? Hold on. Why did he throw a party when he got divorced? Baba, leave this emotional support. There was no emotional support. Neither was there for Nicole Murphy.
Let me give you an example.
The example you can give me of emotional support is Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos' wife or
Daddy
Bill
Freeze,
Gates'
wait.
wife,
Daddy Freeze,
not
wait,
Dr.
Daddy
Dre.
Freeze.
I followed the story.
Let me explain an equivalent, something that is very similar, right? The role that you are playing in your kid's life right now, can anybody quantify it into money physically and pay it back to you? Is it possible? It's impossible. You don't have to think about it. It's not possible. It's not. It's just not. That's the equivalent of some kind of support that some women give men. And I know that a lot of men in
The men don't they turn against you for the comment section.
No, that's fine. Daddy Freeze, that is fine.
The women where they support you, all of them don't they? Anyway, bro, please round off. I want to bring.
Yeah, I want to round off. No,
but I love what you're saying though. I gbadun you.
No.
You know, say you be my oga.
I just, there's something.
This is the guy that is carrying me to America, so I have to respect him.
Another thing that I think is very important that I want to share with everybody here, if you're a man, is before you get married, one of the things that you have to think about is structuring yourself in a way that these kind of things do not affect you. That's something else a lot of people do not know. I don't want people to get stuck on this emotional part of it alone. There's a part of it that you can learn how to do. A lot of people don't know how to financially structure themselves to the point where all of these things do not affect them. Now, for some of you that might want to get married and you're afraid of these kind of things, there are so many things that you can do. You can start a trust, put all of your things in the trust, and then nobody can touch your trust. There's a lot of ways, right, for you guys to protect yourselves financially so that when things like this happen, nobody can come and take half of your stuff. Because at the freeze, we're talking about all of these things, right? And right now, it's more of the controversial aspect of it. Until the next one happens, then we talk about it again. But the truth of the matter is, there is an actual structured way that as a young person, you can start thinking right now to protect yourself from all of these things going forward, like on the long run, right? And that is something that a lot of people, financial education, go online and go and think about it and go and read about it so that everybody, both the man, both the woman, and everybody can actually protect themselves from these kind of things. And that the freeze, you were saying that I was lucky. No, I was not lucky. I have positioned myself in a way that I am protected from any kind of thing like that. If it's ever going to happen, I'm protected. So
that means you are worse than me. That means there's nothing they can ask for because everything done day.
You can't take something from someone that does not own anything.
Hey, this guy goes past me. Oh.
That's it.
Baba, this thing where you talk, this thing where you talk, one of my guys did it. He moved all his assets. He owned nothing. And many billionaires do this. They own nothing. They don't have a house. They own a company that owns their house. They don't have salary. What they do is every year their companies give them shares. Then they carry the shares to the bank and use it to borrow money. So you can't tax a loan. So they live off the loan from the shares of their company. Baba, if you see what people they do, people. But you see, there's one place I'll agree with you. Look at the way Jeff Bezos and his wife separated.
Yeah.
The wife came public and said she's not going to touch her shares in Amazon. She still wants Jeff to be in control of it. I swear to God, there's nothing that woman, Mackenzie, wants to ask me for that I will not give her. Because she could have gone and sold that. As you know, once they don't hear say me and you get problem, Bill Gates could they call you for back, say, sell your Amazon shares to me. Not because they want to do anything with Amazon, just because they want to bring Bezos down. They will sell. Do you understand? So when a woman does that, Baba, and do you know how much she walked away with? $45 billion.
Yeah.
And every $1 of that was deserved.
Absolutely.
Now look at Nikki Murphy. Waiting she do Eddie Murphy. Why now collect $20 million from her? Come carry and give her boyfriend to invest. She's broke now. The boyfriend carried the money. Go put for this place. Everything crashed. She had to sell her house. She deserved nothing.
But that is
thank you, God. Make I bring other people.
Money is in the mind. So Eddie Murphy.
Baba, you sharp. Aye, this guy. Hey, chop knuckle. What sherry? I respect you today. Take care, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Guys, pop my money gun. We're having so much fun. Una know they
This was the Uch for that.
Yes, Uch Ford, and I've got a lovely American lady that's also joining us. Pop my money guns if you're watching on TikTok. Hello.
That the freeze.
Please help me wipe your camera.
Me?
No, the lady. Hi, how you doing? Wipe your camera. Yes, so that we can see you clearly. Guys, pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. I'm reading your chats on YouTube if they have super chat, super stickers, and super likes. And we're gone in 10 minutes because my daughter here is very tired. She just got heartbroken. She's not going to get any alimony or Sule money. I'm joking. High five.
Daddy, please, real quick before I run.
You're muted, my sister. Go ahead, brother.
Like I said, I have a friend that is going through all these things right now, and it happened that my friend brought his wife and kid to America, and within a year and some months, this lady called the police and said the guy was beating her and everything, but she didn't really have a proof to that. So before you know it, she had filed for domestic violence against the guy.
DV. Let's be careful with our words.
Sorry. She has filed DV against the guy. So their first court date, I was in court just to hear from the girl. Because the girl decided not to pick up anybody's call. Pastors were calling her. A lot of people were calling her that, okay, if at all you want to divorce, why not just withdraw the DV? Because if they actually get this guy, if the courts actually find out that he really committed whatever, the DV thing, that's going to affect the guy's job. But mind you, during the court process, this guy has been paying $2,400 every month for just one kid. Just one kid. And the kid is not a special kid. The reason why they came about that amount was because this guy had two jobs, and I had told him before then to drop one job, to leave one job, and continue with just one job so that they can finalize the payments based on that one job. But to cut the long story short, they went through the court process for almost about 2 years, and luckily the guy won the case. Do you now know what really got me? The judge asked if the guy would want the lady to pay his legal fees, and the guy said no. Let her pay her own, then I'll pay mine. Of which, if the guy had lost, he would have paid his legal fees and paid the lady's legal fees. But I now asked the guy, why did you do that? He said, because of my son. And to be sincere with you, you said something about you can always give out money to your whatever, which is good. But trust me, if the divorce was messy, you wouldn't want to do that. The lady came up with the guy has some kind of mental whatever. Like
that mental, I don't tell you, that mental is where they go to. That's their go-to place.
He said, so she said she would recommend the court to let the guy go for some kind of anger management courses and some other courses like that were laid down. But as God will have it, the guy got a good lawyer. He got a good lawyer.
My sister, can you hear us? She can't hear. Can you hear? Remove headphones. If you're wearing headphones, Bluetooth.
Yeah, I can see some people saying they don't believe the story and the court is whatever. They let me. I don't want to go. I don't want to be long. I just want to shorten the whole thing. There's some things behind all this.
Baba,
Okay.
all of them saying fabu, fabu, fabu. May they live story.
That is this is still going on because the girl don't appeal. The guy just called me last week and was telling me, do you know this girl appealed? Anyway, what happened was this girl doesn't have proof. The only proof that she has about the DV is on tape, recording, not video. So I told her before then, that do you know this won't be accepted in court because this guy wasn't aware that you were doing this thing, that you were recording him. She said, well, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, sincerely, I haven't heard it before. We used to think that every man that any woman takes to court would win the case. This guy won the case. But that's actually still on it. They're actually still on it because the girl decided to start representing herself because she didn't want to pay legal fees because she was owing for legal fees of the other one. So the thing is, most of these women, I have a friend that went through divorce and the divorce wasn't messy. Where we say they see each other, they still talk to each other. But this particular one, I wish I could I have the case number, I'll put it there so that you guys can see it. The case number, I will bring the case number and I will see them online. So the thing is, the girl doesn't have a proof. She doesn't have a proof of the guy laying his hand on her. And the guy said that he never laid his hand on the lady. I know the guy. The guy lived with me for like 2 years before he moved out. The guy is untempered. I won't lie about that. He's untempered, but I don't see him hitting a lady. I don't see him hitting that woman. And do you know how bad it is? The son is now going through a lot of mental, as in the boy is not doing well in school as I speak to you right now. So they discovered that the boy had ADHD. He didn't let the father know about it. She didn't let the father know about it rather, and went ahead to start using some kind of medication for the boy. As in, you need to see this guy. I wish I could tell the guy maybe he will come up, make it
come 12 midnight. I go come back.
I will tell the
12 midnight, we are back. Guys, the conversation goes on. We're talking about divorce. We're talking about child support abroad in Nigeria. We're trying to come to a fair balance. Amarachi, round off for me, my darling. They didn't buy my money gun. We just got too excited with the gist. The gist so sweet. Let me tell you guys, we have 700 people watching on Instagram, 363 on Facebook, 124 on TikTok, and 297 on YouTube. So we have a lot of people watching and nobody's buying. Guys, do me a favor. Go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDY. Click on today's video. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. So, brother Amara, round off. What are your thoughts?
Every man should pay child support.
Every man should pay child support. Now, Amarachi is going to say something here. When a woman is, repeat after me. When a woman is useless, she deserves nothing from a man's empire.
She deserves nothing from a man's empire. Except child support.
Except child support, yeah. High five. How do I send you to school? I spend so much money sending you to school. Now I want to go and collect a man's money. Are you not going to get your own? Abby?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes.
Sometimes what?
Sometimes. Like,
if a woman had collected my money, will I be able to send you to school?
Sometimes when, because I don't know if it's how true it is, but they say it happens. If a woman was a housewife for like 20 years, her chances of getting a job is close to zero.
Okay, so I owe her. Dr. Dre owes his wife for being with him for 24 years. But he doesn't owe her 100 million. He owes her maybe 10 million. Then, since she can't get a job, He can give her 200K a month as monthly salary, or 100K a month. 100K is enough. 100K a month as salary so that she can have what to eat. So she will not die of hunger. Somebody's popping my money gun. House of Gold. Homo, where has this guy been? This guy just popped 11 money guns. House of Gold. Make some noise. Make some noise. House of Gold. House of Gold. You made it worth it. You just came out. 11 money guns straight.
Pop our money gun.
Now, all those people saying they are all looking up to men to feed them. Go and feed yourself. Get a job. Oh, my House of Gold is just popping tight. Hey, I want to wear my dancing shoes so I can come and dance. So, I want to dance. If he pops another 10 money guns, remove your wig. You don't know that it's market I'm selling.
How many money guns will I get?
No money gun for you. I pay you salary. If you remove your wig, Amara baby. Any woman that experiences man's excess behavior with touch of pepper body after they bring the woman abroad. We will talk about, you see, if that woman in Nigeria, will she be able to ask you for Ali money or Sule money or Musa money? If I did America,
Nigeria is not fair.
No, don't say that Nigeria is not fair. Oh. Don't say it's not fair. It's America that is not fair to men. Nigeria is not fair to women. America is not fair to men. What I say, you know my analogy. Nigeria is K-leg. America is bow leg.
America is fair to men.
America is not fair to men. Because you see, it is suiting your narrative. Let me tell you something here. If now me be you, if I marry you and I say you get this kind of stubbornness, you know what I go do you? I'll find a good job in Saudi Arabia. I don't go divorce you. I'll just carry you go Saudi Arabia. Maybe you can't get craze. That your craze where they worry for America, they will help you cure them for Saudi. I could just become Muslim. Nothing what I know if you do to show person for this life. I could, because of you, become Muslim. We'll go Saudi. When they not allow you enter bus with men, you go begin to respect men. You know a woman cannot enter a bus with men in Saudi.
No, it's not about respect.
That's what it's not about. What?
It's not about respect.
When you live with me and you cannot enter bus, the same bus I enter, your head will begin to be correct. You now start appreciating the fact that me, I'm taking you as an equal.
But the thing is that you can't compare those countries because they don't even see women as
Saudi
equal.
is better than US. So.
No, I'm saying they don't see
They
women.
pay better, they don't take taxes.
I'm saying they don't see women as equal.
Are you my equal? Does the Bible see you as my equal? Were you not created after the animals?
Which makes you better, better evolution.
No.
We evolved.
You were created from my rib.
Should they say XY chromosome is more than
Where are
than
you
the XS
running?
chromosome?
Come here. You were created after they created plants. Plants senior you. When you see grass next time, greet the grass. Good morning, sir. Grass senior you.
I won't even be surprised if the Bible was real.
You are beginning to doubt the Bible now because you are a feminist.
No, it's because it's written
You are
by
staying
men.
here with me.
Book of Mary wasn't Book of Mary hidden.
So you want the Book of Mary to be brought back?
It's not about Book of. I'm just saying that.
How
I
can?
don't-
So let me tell you, the only thing that senior man is fountains of the earth. Man is senior. Adam is senior to grass.
Stand next to a bear.
Adam is senior to lion.
Stand next to it. Okay.
Oh, Adam
Okay.
is senior to
Tell that to the
elephant.
lion and the
But to
elephant
you,
and the
ant
bear.
senior you. Bible says even ant was created before woman. How dare woman equate herself with man that is senior to elephant and lion?
But the thing is, what defines the equation?
Eh?
What defines the equation?
That's
It's
what.
not particularly about being equal.
They are not seeing you. Come here. I want them to
It's
see
not
you.
about particularly being equal.
Come, you are a feminist, so you've never argued like this before.
No,
These things prepare you for body.
No, because it's not about being equal to.
They
a
cannot
man.
see you.
It's not about being equal to a man. I don't know. People always think that feminism is about being equal to me, but maybe me it's because me I don't know you. I'm different. But I
Okay,
don't
what do
see
you
it that
understand
way.
feminism to be?
Equal rights and opportunities.
Of course, you're going to have equal rights and
But
opportunities.
you're not comparing a country that doesn't give women equal rights to a country that gives.
Okay, you have a point. I agree. You have a point.
So that means if you now want to take me to a place that gives me equal rights to a place,
no, because you are now you want to take me to America where I don't have you think men have equal rights as women in America?
They're still privileged. Yes. Yes.
Women, anybody that lives in America knows that women have more rights than men. Men have less rights than women in America and Europe. So I will now take you to the balance, the counter, Saudi Arabia, where I have more rights than you.
That is bullying. But even
how is it bullying? When you have more rights than me, you don't say it's bullying.
But the thing is that do they even really have more rights?
Yes.
No, because there's this thing, like I feel like it's more about
is women's supremacy.
No.
Who agrees that the Western world has women's supremacy?
The thing, I believe it's
Let's
more
count.
of,
Let's vote. Women's supremacy. Just type women's supremacy. Women's supremacy. Look at all the women. Women will always say it's not true, it's not true. Watch the men. Pop my money gun, Jare, sensible
obviously
people.
because the men will say it's women's supremacy because equality to the privilege, it's oppression. They see it as
Somebody
oppression.
said, look at this. After women, then animals before men. God will bless you. What are you
Are
saying?
they trying to say that women are above?
Yes, in America. After
No,
women.
that's not what the person was. I think the person is talking about what you were saying.
No.
About Adam and Eve.
No, we're not talking. They were talking about in America, women have more rights than men. Women, children.
Western equality looks like what is it again? What women's supremacy to the African?
It doesn't look like women. It is women's supremacy.
Imagine, okay, you're in a country where the woman is going to come. Okay.
In France, children have more rights, followed by women. Then they are pets before men. And you think that's okay?
No, see, I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying what's defined as more. Like now, they said that what is it in
they
America?
Can't see you. You are so agitated, but they can't see you. Let them see your argument.
They said in America, 97% of grape. Can I say grapists?
What does that mean?
Grape.
People where they what? Just explain what you code it.
Force.
For a woman, where they force woman.
Yes.
Okay.
They are more likely to walk out scot-free.
Where?
In America.
No, that one Nigerian people they walk scot-free.
No, America. They said it.
Anyway, we are going to continue this conversation tomorrow. I can see that Amarachi we know they talk. I never see Amarachi talk like this before. Amarachi don't ginger. See, Niger, we get our problem. Women have no rights. America, they get their problem. Men have been turned to pets. There was a guy who was on my live who said it. He said, if you don't, that fair guy, go and watch that guy's video. He said, if you don't agree to be submissive to your wife, they will mess you up. There was a guy who told the story. He was a truck driver. He caught his woman in bed with another man. They went for therapy. The therapist blamed him that he was not available. That's why he's... Baba, what are you telling me? Baba, live story. Women in America have more rights than men. So don't take women to America. Keep them in Nigeria. Never travel with them.
Lies.
Keep them in Nigeria. Open shop for them. Come at Tate. Open shop. This is Samaria. We find open shop for them. Put Milo, Bonvita, all those things inside. All this, Mrs. Linda, they open shop for them for Nigeria. Small shop. Corner street kiosk. Where they did there. You dey Yankee, they born. Just make sure so you're not born. Anything we like do for Yankee, just not born. If you want born, come back Nigeria, born your Pikin. Not born for Yankee. They go shave your head. So we come back later. God bless you. You know I love you. And Amarachi, tell them how much you love me and agree with me.
I don't agree.
You don't do what?
I don't agree.
I no get gone. Where I go point you. Guys, see you at midnight. Take care. I'll be at 2 a.m. No born for Yankee. Oh. Keep your women in Nigeria where they will be hearing word. Then register them in a church so that they can go there and be hearing word from pastor. Worst case scenario, pastor go bench them, not pass like that. But at least they're going to hear word. Word is important.
Men will do all these things. Then they'll now still come out and say, well, I don't know what happened. Why she's wicked to me. But
No,
if
yes,
you
you cannot be.
now,
Why would she be wicked now? We kept her in Nigeria. We open shop for her.
and so that is intentional
Ada
oppression.
loko. Ada loko. Otun complain.
That is intentional oppression.
Intentional oppression.
Yes.
Very needed. Good night, guys. See you at 2 a.m. The conversation continues. She not agree. I not agree. We go tear shirt. Omo, that was tough. That was the best I've ever seen you debate in this life.
I didn't really
Eh?
I didn't really debate.
You didn't really debate. You debated. I enjoyed you. You tried.
That is just 1/10 of what I have to say.
That's 1/10 of what you have to say. Then you say it tomorrow. You're coming back.
No, I'm not talking again.
Why?
I'm talking too much.
What's making you think so?
I don't like